How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Investing with Zeke. So, this is what I'm doing from here on out. I'm making a portfolio. I'm coming up with a whole new list of stocks. I'm still going to cover my other stocks that I have, the Palantirs, the Meta, the PayPals, the Robinhoods. I'm still going to cover all of those stocks, but I'm actually going to have a public portfolio. Why am I doing this? Why did I decide to do a video like this? Is because I want to just elaborate to you guys. I am nothing like a lot of these financial YouTubers out here. I mean, you got ones out here running around doing OnlyFans with little perverts doing them with little kids. Is from what I'm hearing. Caleb, what the hell you doing out there? I'm glad I don't watch your weird perverted self. I'm glad I'm not into that new age YouTuber stuff. I'm glad I'm not into that. All right, I'm also saying I'm not going to go down with the ship for a lot of these companies that show zero character, which I don't think is also being brought to YouTube Finance either. I don't think anybody's really looking at the character of the management team. And that's practically 50% of what I look at. Yeah, as long as you're not going bankrupt, that's great. But I want to know where your head's at, where your character's at. And I don't think any other YouTuber really does that out here. And the ones that do, I don't think have the character judging ability. That's all I'm going to say about that. Not as well as me. Not as well as me. And why is that? Because I came up differently, right? I didn't come up going to a high-end school, high-end college, with CPA background, going right into the military. That's why, if I went straight into the military at 18 years old, I'd be telling everybody to buy the S&P 500 or VT or whatever too. But if you are in more of a situation where you start investing into your 30s, mid 30s to late 30s, and you like picking stocks, where's the happy medium at? I mean, some people are out here investing their mom's money on options. And then you have really tight wads that are out here telling you not to buy Meta at $88, telling you not to buy Palantir at $4, $5, $6. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like, these people went to high-end schools, ran track, captain of debate teams, and all sorts of financial education degrees. And literally, they're picking the worst stocks. They're riding them to the ground, and they're not really taking anything that should be taken into question. They're just not paying any attention to anything. They're just like, yeah, so what? Elon's high. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, he might hop out of Tesla. I'm not to criticize. I'm just saying that you should be seeing this and saying, "Hey, what the hell is going on?" Like PayPal, why aren't you making money? Like nobody's out here actually doing that. And I want to just provide that kind of option. I want to be that kind of option that's going to be like, hey, character needs to be taken into play. Yeah, your balance sheet's great, but that doesn't matter when you've been through Silver Bank Capital type thing. You remember Silvergate Capital? You remember that stellar balance sheet, stellar end-of-year finances. They looked great, but you know what? They were slimy in every conference call. Dodgy, slimy. I saw it. I knew it, but you know what? Their balance sheet was great. Come to find out, their balance sheet was a big complete lie, and they were slimy as hell. So guess what happened? They went bankrupt. But I saw that coming. I didn't ride it to the ground. Like, who does that? A lot of these YouTubers will let these companies ride to the ground. Very good food companies, like 2 pennies right now. Like, it's just beyond meat. I mean, there's so many crap companies that people should have spotted out and said, and they just haven't. And that's what I would like to bring to YouTube. But you know what? I want to prove it. And how I'm going to prove it is I'm actually going to do a public portfolio. And sometimes you do have to rebalance. I don't want to hear the hold on, which a lot of times you have to hold on for anywhere between 3 to 5 years sometimes. If it's not that time, it's just accumulating time, then you got to hold on to it. But once it hits your goal, that's when I'm looking to rebalance, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have a portfolio not hidden behind any paywalls. I'm not looking for anybody to buy any courses. You know what? It's okay if you don't even, subscribe or even like to, watch. I'm not asking anything out of people. This is more to prove to myself, and, maybe the kids will grow up and watch this someday. That's all this is about, right? I'm not about trying to ruin people's finance or get anything from anybody. So that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to grow a portfolio. If you're in the ages between, 30 to 40 and you're trying to grow a stock portfolio, I might be an option. If you have a stock and I have a stock and they're the same stock, you get at least another perspective of that stock, because it's going to be different than what you're seeing on YouTube. And I mean, I just feel like that's what I'm bringing to the table. So anyway, the guys the people that have subscribed, thank you for watching. Thanks for being a subscriber. And one day I hope to prove it and blow it up, because I'm not going to obviously do it off of the craziness that's happening now, whether it's doing OnlyFans or, running around and chasing Cardone around, or, some of them have a right. Some of them are very entertaining, but I'm just going to do it my way. And if that's slow and steady wins the race, that's fine. I'm going to show it. And I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys I'm nothing like that. There's a lot of weirdo stuff going on. I might be a little weird, but I ain't that weird. And I am distancing myself right here from that. All right. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. I'll catch you on the next one.